Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Uncensored Podcast. I'm your host, Slap Roc Da King, and I'm in here with the Uncensored crew. Lil Honey is in the building. What's up, Lil Honey?
Hi.
How you doing, Lil Honey?
I'm good. I'm feeling, feeling good.
You feeling good? All right.
Things is going rocking. The school year is almost coming to an end, and I'm about to have a summer off, and I ain't gonna know what's
A lot of thought.
Does your school year end early or late?
June 14th, so I don't know if that's early or late, but I just know it's about to come to an end, and I'm ready. I got trips coming up. Me and my daughter about to be out. I'm about to lose this weight. Y'all ain't look. Don't stop me.
Okay.
Don't
Well, you
stop.
gonna be losing weight on vacation?
When I come back from vacation, because I got no vacation. I got no vacation at the end of December. I gotta be tight and right. You know what I'm saying?
Where you
But
going to heat
yeah.
I'm
up?
about to say that'd have been.
That's so funny you say that because the week of Hito, my girlfriend is going to Hito, but I can't go to Hito because I'm gonna be down the street at another resort with my daughter. So while they're gonna be down Hito, hotting and thotting, I'm being there like namaste with my damn child. But
Shout
I'm
out
having a
to
time.
heathens.
Anissa, she just was like, "Mom, I'm so excited to go to Jamaica." I said, "You're gonna so much fun."
You never. I know you never been. I don't know why I asked you that. But hey, more Juan here is in the building. How you doing?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm great. Thank you. Thanks for asking.
All right.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Okay.
I'm good.
Great.
I want to go to hedonism again.
I don't. I mean, I want to go to look at some. I've seen some nice looking men in Hito.
You just want to go to look?
I wouldn't want to
Look, but don't
participate in
touch.
You
any of
gotta
that
go to
stuff.
hedonism to fuck. You ain't going to
Oh.
look.
My girlfriend said she
Maybe I
was
should
like, "I
before
want
I,
to come
you know,
back.
get
I
married."
want to fuck so much my pussy is sore when I come
Whoa,
back."
who said that?
My
Dang,
girlfriend.
she
I'm
wants
like,
to be
bitch,
Oh, what's
she
that
don't be
name?
down there for a whole week.
What's that
Chill.
name?
She don't because she talk like that. She ain't got no social media. She's smart.
Oh yeah, she is smart.
But yeah, she's like, she's gonna be down there for 7 days. That's a lot of fucking. Like that's a lot
She
of
gonna be
fucking.
Is it
Screwing
one
for
person a
7
day
days?
or?
I
Don't they
mean-
have orgies at Hito?
Yeah.
It's a swingers resort.
And there's a whole group of them going. They're going to be having fun. I'll be down there with my mom. With
Yo,
my
you
mom.
been there?
Get her out of here.
But you been there before?
I never been to Hito. No.
What? For real?
Nope. It can go on the list though.
Yeah,
can
you
go
should
on the
try
list.
it. You would definitely love it.
I probably will.
You
Like, I've been
definitely
to Guinness Beach, the new beach, but and they
Ain't
do
nothing-
swingers
it ain't-
That's
weekend
the
up
one in
there.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
How you
They-
know about that?
I don't know.
All I know is
I saw it on the map once.
Oh, what map was that?
The map of
The-
the
the
United
whole
let me
map.
tell you this: that beach is long as hell.
whole map.
And if you ever go to Guinness Beach and you want to go to a new beach, be prepared to walk. It's like a mile to get down to the beach. So have a whole cart or something because me and my friend we went. He had his liquor. We had all this food. We was trying to carry that shit. I was like, never again. Like you need to be prepared because that is a long walk. But it was a good time. I just went topless. I didn't go all the way new, but.
Why you ain't go all the way new?
Cause
Titties
Long
hanging
titties and
everywhere.
balls.
Long
Just
titties,
balls
balls.
swinging,
Smack,
titties
smack,
swinging.
Like, I think I still got that picture in my phone.
Balls.
Hey,
No, because you can't before now, so we had to stick the picture. But
oh.
yeah.
Would you go on the new beach?
Yeah, I would. But
Yes.
I would go topless. I would go
Oh, you just go
topless.
topless, huh?
Listen, that's whatever works.
I would love to have my just with nothing on the top.
just
That would
laying
be
there.
comfortable.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I don't want no sand to get inside my poom poom. You know, that's why I hate the beach.
You
I don't like the
saying
beach.
actually get inside of there?
No, I feel like if you didn't have panties on, yeah, because you got the
Get
panties-
inside, even if you're in the ocean, it can get up
it
there.
does do that. I'm not a big fan of the beach, but I go on occasion. You know, I do. Especially, I like beaches abroad. I should say. I don't care about the New Jersey beach.
Right.
You know what pisses me off when somebody says
Whoa.
I'm going to the beach and then they go to Atlantic City.
Oh yeah, I don't do that.
You need to
I
get
don't-
slapped. Don't even mention that.
Yeah, Slap Roc Da King.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't fuck with. I don't. No. I go to beaches in Jersey, but it'd be North Jersey,
Yeah, I like
Yeah, I
the.
don't-
Can't
where
think of the
where
name of-
where it's not a lot of us
Ocean
around.
City is nice.
Yeah, I
Oh,
heard
Ocean
was
City,
nice,
Maryland,
and it's
yeah,
a
and
dry
Re-
town
Rehoboth.
too, right?
No, Ocean City, New Jersey.
Oh,
Ocean City, Maryland is good too. I like Ocean City,
yeah,
Maryland.
I don't think I've ever been to Ocean City, New Jersey Beach.
I have.
I've been to Rehoboth.
Oh yeah, I go there. That's
I've
the
been
one I
to
go
those.
to all the time.
All right, y'all. So we about to get into the hot topics of this week. Now, one of you guys made a post on our Uncensored Podcast on Instagram, and y'all made a nice little question. Who put that question of the day up? Who was that?
Me, more Juan here.
More Juan here.
More
And
Juan
it was a
here.
pretty funny question, Juan. So tell us the question and read some of the responses that we got on Instagram.
The question was, what was a shallow / petty reason you stopped dating someone? And I'll start with my response, and then we'll read some of the others. My response was, I ghosted somebody for having small hands, baby hands. And it wasn't like just small hands because for an adult. This dude's hands were the first thing that I noticed when I met him after I looked in his face. He sat down next to me and I was like, oh, okay. And then he sat down, I saw his hands. He picked up a beer. I was like, oh my God, his hands small. And then after that, it was just, he was just moving around, touching stuff. And I was just like,
so you stopped
cringing. And then all I could think about after that, because when I'm telling you our conversation, the vibe was great with him, but I could not get past those damn hands. I started thinking about, because when we went, end of the day, he went to give me a hug. I felt his hands touching me. And I was like, what if he go to touch my titties? I'm going to be like, his hands look like baby hands. Then he touched but I don't want to touch his hand. I don't want to be walking in the street with him.
Stopped talking.
You gonna hold
his hands were way too
but he was
small.
deformed. So
no, it wasn't deformed. They were just extremely childlike hands.
That's him being deformed.
Is that a deformity?
Yes.
I don't like guys with women like hands.
You stop talking to. Wow. Yeah. That's really shallow.
Yeah. I don't know.
Wow. Because he couldn't pick up a beer.
He picked it up, but it looked like somebody's son was holding it. Like he was going to get carded for holding the beer because he
Did
was
he treat you
21.
right?
He was awesome.
And you stopped talking because
I couldn't. I tried my best.
It was
when
one day.
I'm telling you, I tried my best to get over those hands.
But
I could not. And he worked for the airlines.
I don't feel
That's
bad now.
galore.
I don't feel bad for my reason now, but what was
my reason? The only reason I know was somebody he had hips. Like I don't like hips.
I can't do that. I can't do that either.
And
a dude had big hips,
right? And he said it like, "Oh, you stop hitting me up." I'm like, "I know, I tried. Them hips was too fucking much."
Damn.
Like he a cool guy. A lot of people know him, but you got hips, and your hips is irritating. Your hips is bigger than my eyes. I was so irritated.
You can't be walking down the street with nobody.
Right, and it's just like the jeans sit right on the hip. Like I'm so.
He had low-rise jeans on.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like what is going?
He looked like
he
a whole butch with his underwear.
He like a
you
butch.
be like, who was this bitch?
Damn.
How say he like a bitch?
I ain't. Oh no, I did. My coworker, he got big ass hips, and I thought he was a dyke. Like I thought it was a girl.
Yeah.
Like I really thought he was a girl.
Looking.
And he turned. I was like, what is that, dude?
I would get plastic surgery to get rid of my hips. I'm just saying. That's something I would work on.
Somebody said, should we read these?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't read the ad.
Okay.
Oh, don't read the ad.
She said that she stopped dating somebody with sleeps apnea.
What the?
Sleeps. That part got me, but she said sleep apnea. That snoring and stop breathing scared the fuck out of me. I'm out.
This nigga dying in the middle of the night and you don't even know.
Sleep.
We can't.
I don't. There's snoring and there is snoring. If I have to go to sleep before you because you snore that bad, then it's a problem.
I heard you snore before, Kyra.
I do snore. I do.
I heard you snore.
But nobody complains about my snoring because niggas will sleep over. Is it bad? But you know what? But nobody complains about my snore. My snore is livable.
No.
Yes, it is.
It's not
Kyra
livable.
sound like that.
He's a fucking liar.
That lion on that Cadbury commercial
Where
for
you
Easter.
hear it?
Huh? She sound like that fucking lion.
I've never got no complaints about my snores ever. But I had some people who was like,
the lion. He dug deep for that. The lion from the Cadbury.
That's Kyra.
I'm about to record myself. I can hear how I sound.
Oh, shit.
No, but look, so one of my girlfriends said, and I think this is super shallow. She said he started wearing glasses.
What?
Like, what? Glasses are kind of
cute.
He wanted to see.
And she literally told me, don't judge her. I said, I'm not, but goddamn it,
The
glasses.
nigga wanted to see though.
How can you? That is shallow.
That's super shallow.
Super shallow.
Read one more.
Somebody wrote that the guy had thick ankles.
Oh, he had weight loss surgery. He probably had weight loss surgery. Y'all know the people that
That
have
is
surgery.
pretty damn
Their
shallow.
ankles don't never lose the weight. Like,
They
don't. You gotta get surgery on
Well,
it.
thank God my ankles aren't real big, even though I'm big, because they might blend in.
No, people I always can tell when somebody got weight loss surgery because their legs still be fat and them ankles still be cankles. Cankle, that's what they got. If your sock is like leaving imprints on your ankles
with them Nike Monarch sneaks on with them fat ankles, like, whoo, oh, that was funny. All right,
what's your petty reason?
all right, so don't
We already know this
Don't
shit's
judge me.
stupid.
I think y'all know it because y'all came to the one man show, so y'all kind of know it a little bit. But the girl who had the son,
with the special needs.
I didn't know he was like retarded. I didn't know he was retarded.
Special needs.
Special needs. That's what you gotta say.
Yeah.
Okay, special needs.
Jeez,
the nigga had special. Wait. I did not know. Right. I'm saying, like I said, you need to tell people this shit
You
because
should.
I'm coming into your crib, and I'm thinking, number one, I thought she was alone. That's number one. I ain't think nobody was there. So when I go to the crib, little boy there, and he couldn't talk. And I didn't understand that shit. I'm like, why she ain't fucking tell me that this nigga couldn't talk? Like, he's 9 years old. He got a fucking diaper on. So I'm just like, what? Where the fuck am I at? And he was,
Oh my God.
and I told you the funny part was when he was talking, she understood everything he was saying.
Right. That's
That's
that
a
mom
mother's
shit.
love.
That's
Like,
mother's love.
it wasn't words. It was like, and she was like,
I'm not even.
boy, he ain't trying to play no PlayStation.
Oh.
I was like, bitch,
Oh no.
how did you get that? How did you get PlayStation?
Stop. I'm crying.
Karen, I swear to God,
Yo.
right? I was tripping in that crib. Like, damn. I mean, I still hit, but I ain't make that trip for no reason. But it was just, it was hard to do because
I hate you.
like he was still there, like in the next room. So after that I got ghosted, and I feel bad. I prayed about that. Like
I'm glad you did.
no, I really prayed about that because I'm like, damn, that was. I'm the type of person like I said, you just gotta. I need to be aware of this
Yeah,
shit
you
because
wasn't aware. You
because
was blind.
my reaction could be ignorant, but it's kind of like involuntary. Like sometimes I'd be like, what the fuck is he? Why does a 9-year-old got a diaper on? Like he opened the door and everything. What the man? Said, oh. Shit. What the?
Let me take.
I called my
taking
man.
myself.
No, cause look,
in
my
prayer
man
right
wanna
now.
Put me on the chick. And
I'm in prayer with you.
I'm like, yo, why you ain't tell me she had the? Why you ain't tell me she had radio over there? Like,
All right, chill. Any other responses? Because I can't. I had one
Do y'all
more.
know who radio is though? Do you know who radio
Yes.
is?
With Cuba Gooding Jr. and
I love that movie though.
But somebody said the sounds somebody makes during sex. Oh my God.
Was that
I
a girl
can-
or
It was a
guy?
guy. He
That
said
was-
the sounds she made during
oh, a
sex.
guy
A
said
guy
it?
said that
A
about a
guy
girl?
said that, yes.
What she sounded? She sounded like a man.
What did he say? She was making this weird, crappy, but I was like really fast, like she
Like
was
a
having a
pregnancy
baby
sound?
or something. He said
He's
that.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. He said he wasn't with the shit, so he stopped fucking.
That's
around.
very rare. Like niggas,
Yeah,
we really
that's a
don't pay
guy.
attention to that. Like
She
she
said
could,
it sounded like he was making love to a ghost. What?
A
I
I
don't
can
ghost?
see messing with somebody. I mean, stop messing with somebody because of the sounds.
I stopped talking to this girl because her feet was ugly as shit. Oh my God, it was like skeletal feet, like, and it was corns on every last one of them.
Damn.
Like how you got corns on all?
She could be a
10?
dancer. Like I feel bad for my daughter. 'Cause
No.
I feel like she went dance her feet.
No, she was not a dancer. She's a school teacher. So she wore flats. So I know she wore flats. Oh, all right. So we gonna go into more Juan here. More Juan. What you got for us, Juan?
I got something.
All right. So we'll check it out in a minute.
You sent us the message, so now you gotta hear what Juan says.
So it's time for Juan Says. Are y'all ready?
One, two.
This shit better be good.
Ready? It's long because I was like, what?
Why do people be typing so damn long? But we love y'all. Keep sending stuff in.
Yeah, please do. Send it in as much as you can at Uncensored Podcast 215@gmail.com.
And don't
Thank
never
you.
listen to what Slap says. That's what it's called. One says.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. They gonna sugarcoat this shit.
All right, here we go. Hey, everyone. So I have been dating this guy for the past year. We met online and started off very strong.
Catfish.
Oh shit.
Catfish.
Here we go.
Phone conversations for hours daily and everything. He is the complete opposite of every guy I ever dated, and I was completely smitten. We are doing a long distance relationship that I was very hesitant towards, but I told him I could do it if he took steps to make me feel special and keep consistent dates going, etc., at least twice a month. He was just getting his business off the ground, and I also informed him that if he's too busy, come back after you get things settled, because then I think that he and I could be very successful. Fast forward, We've met up a total of 7 times in almost a year, so I broke it off because of the inconsistency and him seeming a little emotionally unavailable. He wouldn't take no for an answer, and we had a couple of long conversations about what we wanted and what we need out of a partner, but he reassures me time and time again that this will be temporary, and he is progressing to the point where he will be more stationary and reliable. But how long does one wait for this? I think we have a great potential, but my son and I need reliability, and I don't want to wait forever for that. Okay. Girl, first of all, Juan says, and this is just me right here, and this is going to be very short. I'm not one for long-distance relationships, so this is going to sound kind of biased because it is. So, because for me, it's going to have to be a no. So I don't have time for unreliability, especially in long distance. So what does Juan says? It's a no for me, dog. What y'all got?
So you're not waiting at all?
No, I don't have time for that.
I mean,
if I wait for somebody for, we must.
I
really
agree.
It was only a year, right?
She ain't give a time.
It's been a year. They only been out 7 times
within that year.
Within that year,
I think I'm definitely not a fan of long distance, and I think it's because I just like comfort, and I'm a physical person. I like physical interaction, me personally. But I feel like it's hard because it's like when you're in a long distance relationship, you kind of have to really be, consistent, because I need to have those consistent phone calls, those FaceTimes to make up for what's not physically in front of me. So I can agree with her discomfort around that, because I feel like because we're not around each other, you need to make sure the FaceTimes are consistent, the phone sex is consistent, that the calls are consistent, because you have to make up for what you're not doing. So I can agree. I don't know. I probably wouldn't wait if you are not stepping up to the plate. I think we equally need to be doing what we need to do, so that, you know what I mean, we're satisfying each other. But I don't know. It seems like she wants to wait, so I don't know.
How far? Like, what's long
Yeah,
distance? Where did he live? Did she say that?
17 times.
That's that shit I don't like.
To me, in
that's
a year.
17 times 7.
I'm making something up.
17 times is a lot.
I was about to say 17 is a lot. But even in a year, that's like once. What's that? Once a month almost? No, 12.
He kept telling her that he was gonna make it work, and she made sure she said from the beginning, for the long distance relationship to work for them, that they would need to be hanging out and seeing each other and stuff consistently.
All right, I'm tired of these. She's fucking. She's a no one that's retarded. It takes way more than 1 year when you are. It does, because I was in a long distance relationship, and being in a long distance relationship, it takes a lot, patience, communication. You even have to spice shit up with your cell phone and text message conversation. Seeing somebody 7 times in 1 year in a long distance relationship, I think depends on where the motherfucker live. My ex lived in California, so California wasn't a hop, skipping, and jumping away, and those plane tickets they ain't fucking cheap. So if that was somebody that you really liked, you should have gave him more time than you gave him. You know what I'm saying? Now he could have been selling you dreams and stuff like that, but I don't know where the inconsistency part came in, other than them not seeing each other. Because
she said that he seemed like he was emotionally unavailable too. So that's
he is if he's trying to build a fucking business.
And that's
but
another
thing.
thing.
But she also told him, if you are doing this, I will wait. And that was his time to be honest, and he wasn't.
Right.
Wait. If he is doing what?
She said that if he trying to build more time into his business,
that's what
they should hold off for until he had time.
But you can't expect somebody to tell you, all right, I want you to fall back, because what happens if I say that and then you meet somebody in your city?
Well,
that
then
you
it
like?
wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, but you can't always say that, because sometimes you can throw yourself to somebody else, and you know what I mean? That person might not be meant to be, but that person that you met could be the person, okay, just for right now. You know what I mean? The love of your life probably could be with somebody else right now.
You're saying it's okay for him to, even though he's right now, he's occupied with his business and everything, I don't want to lose her. So I'm not going to be like, if you're occupied with your business and you cannot give her what she needs in this moment, I think that is the time to be honest.
Yeah, but what can I give you if I'm in LA and you here?
Yeah,
Well,
but
whatever he was doing in the
thing
beginning.
is he kept
1 year. That shit is still a beginning. That is still the beginning.
He wanted to try to keep her when he should have been like, yeah, we should wait.
Right.
Like you said.
It was
being selfish.
he wasn't giving real with his actions wasn't aligned with what he was doing.
Right.
I mean, his actions wasn't aligned to what he was saying. So he's saying he wants this, but his actions wasn't showing it. So you're right. Yes, there's long distance, but
his actions wasn't showing it because he wanted to start his own business.
No, because he wasn't being consistent in that. You can start your own business, but you still need to do what you need to do to keep me satisfied. That's what you want.
That's why I said, where was the inconsistency at? Was it where he not talking to her a lot?
He wasn't doing all the stuff that he said that he was going to do to keep the long distance relationship.
She ain't going into details.
He said that she said that she could do it as long as they kept in contact on a regular basis, hung out as much as they could with the long distance relationship, and he was falling back and becoming unemotionally available. And that's what she asked him. Do you like?
That's
you know,
life.
do you
That shit happens. That shit happens though.
But she gave him a window to be upfront and honest about it, and he could have actually used that to his advantage.
Who could have used that to his
advantage? The guy
advantage?
would have been like, it probably is best that we separate for right now.
Right.
Because
ain't no separate for right now.
If they're going to be together, they're going to be. I'm a firm believer in what's meant to be will be in all aspects of my life. Because if it's going to work out, it's going to work out. You obviously, when you're with somebody, you have to put in the work too. But you're with this person when you're supposed to be with that person, and if you're not, then you're not.
What do you mean they are here with this person? They don't live in the same state.
No, I mean with the person in a relationship. Like I think that obviously they weren't supposed to be.
She needed more patience, and he could have been a little bit more upfront. Honest. But at the end of the day, you still got to understand. Like, if he really like her, he not gonna just let her go.
Right.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
For your pleasure.
No.
That's exactly what
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I don't know if she knew.
If he really likes her, that's not for his pleasure. That's because he really wants to be with her. But I still got shit to do. I still got things to do though. I'm not stringing you along because once my business get off the ground, then who's gonna be rewarded for that?
But that don't mean you gotta act like an asshole to me and not show me no attention.
Wait.
Listen,
she said that shit happens in real life.
But listen, she said that when he started doing all that and becoming emotionally unavailable and wasn't doing all the stuff that they agreed to, she called it off. At that, wait a minute, she called it off. And then he was like selling her to drink. We could do that, and that's why she's asking, what how do we feel? How would you be able to do it? Because she doesn't. She tried to work it out. She had the patience.
I don't think she did. 1 year. 1 year.
First of all, at a certain age, how many years do you need? Stop thinking about 1 year. Stop thinking about 1 year. I don't put a time limit on anything.
Stop thinking about 1 year in Germantown and North Philly. This is 1 year and she over here and I'm over there. I was with my ex for like 3.5 years. And it was like 8 months we didn't even see each other.
Why do 8 months have to be so hard? 8 months, like I was
because I want you to feel my motherfucking pain, nigga.
Damn.
It was 8 months.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how hard it was. But we
was you faithful the whole 8 months?
And we kept shit spicy. Over
you
was faithful the whole 8 months.
You was faithful the whole 8 months.
Wait, why y'all asked me that twice? Because I already answered that. I'm confused like a motherfucker. Wait,
we just want to make sure you had the patience.
I know I heard what you asked me. I'm just trying to. I know,
but you know how somebody they in a run just to make sure that was the right answer.
No.
Right answer. Okay.
But and what happened was she broke up with me. Right, maybe 3 or 4 years into the relationship because I was just like this nigga. I was just like him. You know what I'm saying? But the only difference was, I didn't stop the things that we were doing, texting, calling, Skyping. I didn't stop none of that. But she got to the point like, yo, I need somebody here.
Right.
I need somebody here. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like.
Well, she's saying that is what stopped. She's saying that the texting and Skyping and all that stopped.
Yeah, but the only point I'm trying to make was I just don't think like a year was enough time for her to just be like, I think
at a certain age, because I don't know how long I can wait. And I think that's the point.
If you're in a long distance relationship,
when did they meet?
They should have been.
And they met on social media too. Like, she didn't take a lot of things into consideration.
What's wrong with social media?
Nothing is wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with meeting nobody on social media. But all right, I met you.
I don't know if she did. I feel like she did she really was trying to make this work.
Yes.
He was the one that fell back from all of the stuff
That's
he
why
promised
I need
to
another
do.
guy on the panel.
Listen, we said it.
I mean,
I
why?
need another guy on the
How
panel.
is
Just because
it
you have
that-
another guy do
Y'all
not
always
mean.
gonna take the girl's side.
We
Y'all
don't always take the
Oh, no.
Y'all just was
No,
on
no.
the girl.
That's
on
how
the
we
girl's
really-
It just so
side,
happens that
and
she was a
full
woman.
of shit.
It just so I don't always
First
take the
of
woman's
all,
side because I'm
first
not
of all,
biased like that.
I'm not biased either. I like men and women. So, the fuck?
I was about to say me too. I was like,
But no, seriously, I don't. That's how I feel though. How you gonna get mad at me for how I feel?
I'm
that's
not
how
mad at you.
I just feel.
I'm
I
just saying,
feel
I don't
so.
think y'all really looking at it.
I am.
and
I think he
We-
didn't do what
no,
he
listen.
That's off social media. We don't
does
live
that-
in the
but
same
listen,
state.
let's
how
say-
much? How much can I give you over 6 or 7 months in a long distance relationship?
but
be
how
honest,
much
you
can
might-
you? He didn't even do the basis of what they agreed on. Is what
Right.
You
So
know,
why would you even start
I
in
feel
a-
like you're missing
Wait,
that point.
So how did they even get into a relationship if he didn't start any of this?
That's the problem. He stopped doing. He
But
stopped
how
talking to
did
her, and he stopped being available emotionally.
He started, but he
Not
didn't finish.
He stopped calling her. He wasn't being. And then when she
So y'all
fell back,
understand when a nigga got some shit to do. If this was Russell Wilson doing it,
Oh, Lord.
y'all would be okay with it.
no.
That
I
was-
feel like
that was
he
last
said,
week.
I
My
don't give a
business
fuck
is
what week
popping
it
off
was.
right now. I'm gonna try to call you. I feel like even if you trying to start a business or you
See, they
working
don't make
stuff,
they don't
you
make
got-
women
you-
like how they make back in the day. Back in the day, no women
Don't
they-
get smacked
you
up.
gotta have
Y'all
time to
they
be
would-
able
they
to
would've
send
stayed
somebody a
around.
text message.
Nana,
It's even
Nana would
better
have stayed
now.
around. No, it ain't.
It is.
No, it ain't.
No, I'm
No,
not
it
talking about the. I'm not talking about. I'm talking
He
about
gonna say
communication
Nana-
is
Nana
way
would've stayed
easier
around.
now
because Nana ain't had nowhere to go. Ain't
No.
was no
Oh, Nana
phone.
had somewhere to go.
And back in
And she
Nana
was.
days,
Nana
they
had
didn't
somewhere to
have
go.
text messages. It take you could send a text message while you on the toilet.
Right.
So,
if
you
anything, we
can't
made
might-
it easier for y'all. Y'all still can't keep up.
Right.
It was more work back in the day. Y'all wouldn't be able to last it back in the day. So you lucky. You hit.
I ain't.
Because Pop would have been
I wish they
calling
bring the
and
old,
emailing.
old, the old
writing
women
her a
back in the
letter.
day.
How you think the 4-page
I don't got my
letters
glasses
came
on,
from?
but I'm gonna just be like,
Page letter.
y'all
Yeah.
bring the old nanas back.
Bring the old
Them
papas.
old nanas had patience.
The papas
boy.
that drove you everywhere. Now these guys, they want you to pick them up. They ain't got no cars. Hey, please.
Man,
Where they at?
I'm gonna
nobody
just Uber
doing
you
that.
over here.
Right. Like,
He's still making sure you getting there. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's fine. I'm fine with
my
Uber.
papa took my
Yeah.
grandma everywhere.
What's
She
wrong with
went
y'all?
everywhere.
Y'all got no patience for these niggas nowadays. Man. Nigga trying to get his own business off the ground. And he can't even do that.
And
'Cause-
Papa was building
She
homes.
gave him
she-
the opportunity
and
to do
still-
Because
that.
she want
told him.
heart and smiley face text.
You
He can't
missed
do
that
'cause
whole part.
He's starting his own business.
She said, he has his own
But
business.
don't keep
I
reiterating,
told
fuck
him to take time to put into his business and
She
not
was
worry
riding.
about this.
She wasn't riding.
And he
You don't-
said,
she
"No,
ain't
babe.
riding if you leave.
No,
She
babe.
ain't leave.
I'm gonna be
She
there
said,
for
put
you.
on pause.
All right. So
Put you on pause. And can we get a button to put him on pause sometimes? Like,
and I'm glad you said it because we're on pause right now.
hey y'all, it's your girl Lil Honey, and you are now tuned into Love Me Down, where we gonna talk about love, relationships, and sex. Love me, honey. Can you love me down? Anyway, hi guys, this is Lil Honey, and I got a nice little topic for us today. So I want to know, because clearly this is the shit that happened to me. So this is a very personal situation that's happened to me in the past. What?
Yes.
Yes,
In the
yes.
past. If you see your best friend or close friend, boyfriend or girlfriend out on a date with another person of the opposite sex, what would you do? So I'm gonna give you real quick what happened to me. I was dating someone, and he was supposed to be in Vegas for his birthday, and he actually was in the outlets with another girl, and my best friend was right there. What she should have done was fucking take a picture, video, walked up to him, but she didn't. She told me the next day, which I did not like. I mean, granted, I believed her, but But I was like, bitch, why you ain't go up to him? Why you ain't get no video? Because you know niggas is going to lie. So I really wish she would have the video footage. I just act like I had video footage. Because that's what, real girls do. But I just wanted, she was like, in a moment, I was so overwhelmed. She was like, because I just knew it was him. I was just like, I always wonder, like, what would you do? Because it was the first time this happened to her. So I'm like, in a moment, you're out. You're on South Street. You're in Cherry Hill Mall. You're at fucking ShopRite. And you see somebody that you personally have a relationship with, because if they're your best friend's boyfriend or girlfriend, you have a relationship with them too. What would you do if you seen them out cheating on your best friend?
Well, what I would do is I would make sure that I made eye contact with him. He would see me for sure. I would be like, what you doing? What's up? I would make, if I didn't go up to the table and speak or something, or wherever he was with the person, I'm definitely going to make sure he saw me, I'm going to have to look like, either you going to tell her or I'm going to tell her. Which one you want? I'll be like, which one you want to do? You or me. And that's it. But so, if he don't say nothing, and depending on the friend, I would say something, because some people can't handle that. Right. But, so otherwise, right. I'm probably definitely going to, he's got to see me, because I'm probably not going to take a picture. I don't know. But he got to see me, because he needs to know I know. Because that's all you really need, because then he's going to be like trying to figure out what I'm going to do. You can't pay me. I'll take the money, but I'm still gonna say something. Oh,
wait a minute, pause.
That's extortion.
You
he'd be like, well, how about I give you $600, or I'll buy that for you. Oh, all right, thanks. But I'm still gonna tell.
I gotta fuck you up after that.
Why you give me the money? That's on you, but yeah, that's what's gonna
happen. So you want
to
make sure that the person see you to let them know that you caught them doing what they wasn't supposed to be doing.
My best friend. Yeah. Hell yeah. You got to know, because something that's not.
Especially, how would you feel if you had a personal relationship with that person? Like, how would you feel?
I would feel like they did something to me too. Right. Like, that's, I wouldn't want to, because, I'm kind of sort of, I haven't seen it directly, but I'm really close to, I feel like sometimes he thinks that his wife stole me away from him. But my son's uncle and I used to be really close. And we talked all the time, we shared information and everything like that. But when I didn't plan on being friends with his wife like that, but we just ended up being really close. And now he don't really say nothing to me anymore. We talk, but not like we used to talk. Right. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't never do that. But when his other relationship, I feel like we talked about this recently. A girl, another person I ended up being friends, because his ex-girlfriend didn't even like me at first. But then we ended up being friends with each other, and they were both cheating on each other. And I didn't say anything when I found out that she was messing around on him. But when he found out, he came right to me. Like, he called me like he was he was outside my house. He was like, you knew she was messing with? I was like, I don't know. I didn't know nothing. But I said to him, I didn't say it because he was right in front of her when he did that. But I'm like, you want me to tell you what she doing, but you doing stuff. I know stuff that you do too.
But he probably feel like the loyalty to him
is with him. Yeah. So I just didn't say anything. If y'all both doing wrong, then
Right.
I'm minding my motherfucking business, man. That's what's wrong with people. Y'all not mind your business, man. There's too many snitches out here. Like,
really?
Yeah, I'm minding my business.
Even if it's your sister. What if it was your daughter?
No. You're queen. You're queen. Your queen is on a date with somebody else, and Nico, or one of you don't got no best friends, I forgot. One of your close guy friends see her. Your queen is on a date. You don't want him to say nothing to you?
No.
Or you don't want her to say nothing to him? You don't want him to say nothing to her?
Mind your business. Okay. That's what you gotta do.
In that moment, you see Nico's queen cheating on him. You ain't gonna say nothing to her.
No, I'm gonna do what Juan said though. I'm gonna definitely go over there. I'm gonna draw heavy, but not like yo, what's up? Who that? Okay, you know what I mean? Like,
okay.
I'm gonna make it known that you see me, but that's it. I ain't saying nothing because you know that I saw you. So you wouldn't say nothing to your friend. What you mean?
To Nico.
Whoever your friend is. If I saw his girl out cheating, no, she gonna say something.
What does she do?
She gonna say something.
What if? So okay, a week go past. He ain't bring nothing up to you. They still posting pictures on Instagram, Facebook. You know that she was just on a date with somebody. You're telling me you're not going to say nothing.
See, this the thing.
And that's
like,
your best friend.
See, the thing is this. Like, I gotta actually see them doing something that says they on a date.
All right, but
you know what I mean?
Let's put them in a place where it looks very compromising. You walked in on them. I don't know, because that's another question. I mean, but you walk in on them doing something inappropriate. Say y'all here we go. Say you had a kickback, a family kickback, game night at one of our homies' houses. Everybody's there. You walk in on because now she's drunk. You walk in on her doing something with somebody else.
Yeah. Yes, I'm listening to you.
No, I'm saying you walk in on her. You walk in on her.
Language. I walk in on her with
the person.
Right.
About to make out, titties out. Like
if I walk in on her with her titties out with another naked, right?
Right.
You don't think she gonna tell my man?
Some people might not have the balls to tell. I don't know. She might.
She gonna be so scared. Like, she would probably want to tell him before I do, because everybody know I'm animated. So I might be like, it was 2 niggas in there. You know what I'm saying? One nigga was on this titty, one nigga was on other titty. Yo, dog. So she better tell him before I do, because I'm gonna spice that shit all the way up.
But if it doesn't, so you're saying you are just hoping that she tells, but you're not gonna say nothing.
I'm not gonna say nothing. No. I know she's gonna say something.
I used to not want to know if I used to tell my friends all the time, if you find out something, I don't want you to tell me, because I just don't feel like, I'd rather find out on my own versus you. But
because I hate that.
No,
though.
I changed now. I think I want to know now.
I mean, I agree. So let's be clear, right? When this all went down, right? This was the second time I took him around. Like, I got back with him, and
after the Vegas.
No, Vegas was the second time. Like, remember it was all that other stuff happened.
Oh
before.
yeah.
So this was like our second go round. I was putting a lot of energy into this situation, more than I normally do with anybody. My girlfriend knows that, and she also knows what he say around me, because he be out with us. He been at cookouts, bar with all the homies. So your grandmother passed, you got me at your repast, you got me with the family. Like, don't have me doing all this, and it's what we doing.
He's
like,
doing,
especially when y'all know the girl I am. You could have just got the real, especially if we wasn't exclusive.
All right, so hold up. When she seen a nigga at the outlets, like, was they drawn?
She said that they were like having Starbucks, but like the girl was all on him. So that's what made it more like you knew it wasn't a cousin homie.
So that's the thing. Like, me and you talk like that. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
People need to mind.
I also think, like, if you had a girlfriend, I need to respect it too. Like, if you have a girlfriend, I shouldn't be all up on you. Like, I really shouldn't. But I just think that, it was funny, like you said, like, I did believe her. There's a lot of girls that will not. And I think my girlfriend knows me well enough to know, like, even though she did take no picture, I just really wish she would have, because I just love to have physical proof. Plus, I want to see what the bitch look like. Everybody wants to see what the bitch look like.
I don't give a fuck what the nigga look like.
But I was like, because he was like, you don't fucking know. I said, you had this on, you had that on. He like, he lied for 2-3 days. 2-3 days he lied, but then he finally.
That shit for the birds. I used to think, like, having a reputation was the shit, but that shit is for the birds. Like, wherever you go, somebody know you. Yeah. That shit ain't cool no more. But
I'm be honest, like, it was a very crazy situation, and I appreciate my girlfriend for telling me, because a lot of people will not tell you. Right. There's a lot of people that won't.
To me,
because it ain't none of their business though.
It's not their business, but if you're good, like, she's my best friend, so it could have been any of them, like my little associates. I can see them not getting involved, but my best friend who was with me when I met him, who been through all that kind of shit. Like, your best friend, when you're in a relationship, they go through it with you, so they know, like, they hurting, like, she like, damn, like, because it's different. When it's your best friend, it's different than just the homie. Right. So this time I'm like, damn.
See, I don't got no best friend.
I feel like they would be able to know. My best friends would be able to know what's worth telling me and what's not.
And some things ain't worth telling me, but she knew that his ex was supposed to be in Vegas on his birthday.
Yeah, that's
so dirty. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I don't like. He said, like, the nigga said he was in Vegas, but he was in Oaks, PA.
Right.
Why would you say you in Vegas?
Like, you should just took the bitch to Vegas. You work at the airport, take her ass to Vegas.
He's just strolling, going to the polo store.
And I was so happy too. I was just about to drop some money for his birthday, and I ain't even have to. I was so happy.
That was so shady. I can't stand no lying ass.
I was like, and
that was a bad lie though.
It was a bad lie. And when 6 months just passed, he called. Oh, you got deleted.
Hey, big head.
Hey, big head, no. But yeah, so, I just always want to, because it's a hard situation. And when you're in a relationship, it's not always easy to tell somebody that.
No.
But if you in that moment, because I was like, why you ain't take the picture? She's like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, you're right. I don't know what I would do if that happened to me.
She should have took the picture and went so he could hear the shutter like.
Like,
I'd have slapped that phone out of her hand so damn.
You
I'd
better
have
not.
broke her shit.
Yeah, all right.
For real, I'd have broke her phone. What? I'd have took that $300 on the chin. I'd have took
$300.
it.
That should have walked up to
She
her.
had no iPhone. She had no goddamn iPhone. She had probably a Metro.
I ain't gonna talk about my girlfriend's phone.
I know
friend
she had no.
She a nurse. She got real money. Don't do that.
I'm just saying she probably had a Metro.
She ain't got no Metro. But I just thought that I was like, why you ain't do this? She was just like, I didn't know what to do in the moment.
Y'all just be wanting that stuff for mental capacity.
What the
Y'all,
pictures?
yeah, pictures, video. Y'all just y'all want to keep that. In
No,
y'all
I didn't know what
bank.
this bitch looked like that you was in the outlets with. For what? I don't really give a fuck no more because I don't talk to you, but just from my own person. She like, yeah, her bracelet was dingy.
This nigga say
So
he was
if
in
it was
Vegas.
you would have taken a picture.
Oh yeah,
Kyrie would have took a whole.
Jesus.
Kyrie would have went
Would
live.
have been like this. So yeah, I'm live right
She'd be
now
like,
at
"Hi."
the Netflix outlet.
She'd be like, "Hi."
No, actually, y'all know I don't draw that hard. I think I probably would have did the whole. We see each other. Who the fuck? I don't know. Let me calm down. I probably be like, who the fuck
you
is
knocking
this?
table. This my sister.
But I don't want to fight no bitch that I don't know yet because I don't even know you. I don't know what you know, and I don't think that's fair to fight the girl and she might not know shit. Cause
Damn, she fighting. You done got to a fight.
Sorry, I forgot what happened.
Damn.
But no, I would definitely do the see each other thing like we see each other, and I might go speak because I'm that boy.
Ain't no Mike. You definitely gonna.
I'm definitely right. But I'm gonna
say
speak to him and not try to be rude. I'm gonna try to be like, oh hey, what's up? How you doing? Oh okay, see you later.
I'ma see you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do nothing to draw on his situation because at the end they already happened. But I'm not, cause I know people that made scenes. I ain't making no scene out in public, but I'm definitely gonna let you know I see you. I ain't making no scene. You already know I ain't that. I'm from Jersey. I ain't doing all that.
I guess so. Whatever you say. I do got a lovable asshole for this week. So.
All right.
Hey yo, it's about that time, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the lovable asshole of the week, right here on the Uncensored Podcast on Water Ice Radio. I'm your boy Slap Roc Da King, Mr. Lovable Asshole himself. All right, so listen, right? We back, and I got lovable assholes. It's plural. It's a bunch of them.
I don't even want to.
It's for everybody that work at a fast food joint except Chick-fil-A. Everybody that work at Popeyes, Burger King, McDonald's.
Damn, what if they sponsor us?
Fuck that. They got the worst customer service in the world. When I go to McDonald's, and I rarely go to McDonald's, but if I'm asking, I shouldn't have to walk up to the counter and ask you how you doing first. Your job is supposed to say, hey, how you doing? How can I help you? I get fucking Tamika. Hand on her hip, phone in one hand, and then she looking at me like I'm retarded. Bitch,
never get
ask me
that.
what I want.
That happened to me.
One, I don't go inside that much, but I don't
Yeah,
feel
me
like
either.
Not
I
even
feel like
inside. Drive-through is the same way.
I feel like it really depends on the person you get.
No.
I don't want
Most
to.
of the time, and even at McDonald's, is usually pretty bad all the time.
Wendy's is not that bad.
I went to my example was Wendy. I went inside for the Wendy's. I don't know why I went inside, but I ordered and I
Probably get some chili.
I went up to the guy at the register. I was like standing there, and the guy looked at me and was just like, I was like, hello.
Right.
And he was like,
you know
he
why I'm
started
here.
laughing. He started laughing. I was like, hello.
You know why I'm
And
here, dog.
he's like, how can I help you? I was like, hello. I mean, like, you can't
I
just
hate
say
him.
hi.
I hate him, man. I think everybody who picked a customer service job, like you guys really need to do some type of training. I don't care if you just got out of jail or what. You know what I mean? I don't, because I shouldn't come in. I want food and I gotta get attitude from you. You know what I'm saying? You go to Chick-fil-A, none of that happens.
Never.
I know.
Hey, how are you? What do you need? And when I ask for nuggets, how many sauces would you like? In McDonald's, you ask for honey mustard, you gotta pay for that shit.
You only get one.
I get a 20-piece nugget, I get 1 honey mustard. Come on, man.
The worst customer service I ever had at Chick-fil-A was when I was waiting at the drive-thru to get my order to come out. The girl was having a conversation with somebody inside about her ride home.
And Chick-fil-A?
That was the worst. Yeah. She still was doing what she had to do. But while she was waiting to pass me everything, she was talking to somebody, talking about how she was going to get home.
And you was annoyed about that?
No, I'm just saying that's my example of the worst.
Yeah, so she mean like it's something that small.
Yeah, it wasn't even anything like.
Right.
All right, so I got a topic for y'all. I was having this conversation with my therapist, I think 2 months ago, and she had asked me a question. She asked me, who would I rather be with? Would I rather be with my fantasy girl or the girl I thought I would never have? I was taken back by that question because it was really, really deep. And I ain't seen her since because I still didn't have an answer for her. She said, you can't come back till you answer. It was 2 months ago.
Damn.
Please go back. I'm sorry. Sorry.
What the fuck? What that mean, nigga?
Keep going. Fantasy. Because I feel like they're very similar, so I'm trying to get the difference.
No, they're not.
They definitely not similar.
Because if you're a fantasy and I can't ever have you, ain't that the same? Because you're a fantasy?
It depends
That's
on
why
what your fantasy is.
Right.
It's probably going to be something I can't ever have. So
Not true.
In my brain, that just seems very similar. Maybe I'm just not comprehending.
It could be similar in your brain because it's not that it can't be achieved to you. Because you're so far, you can do whatever you want. Anything you put your mind to, you can do it.
Right.
So your fantasy is somebody who you can be with.
But no, you said who I can't never be with.
No. The person you thought you could never have, but you wound up being with that person.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, there was good. So fantasy mean that I would never have it.
No, fantasy don't mean that.
Confused.
Fantasy don't mean that. Fantasy is somebody.
All right, let me just
fantasy,
hear
You know what a fantasy is? You marrying somebody rich, wealthy, big dick, X, Y, and Z.
Okay.
Fantasy.
Russell
no,
Wilson.
Your ideal. I guess maybe instead of using for
Will-
her, you
Don't
gotta use
stop
your
saying his
ideal
fucking name.
mate. Does that work better? Does that work better for
Please
you?
say it again.
Your ideal mate.
Okay.
Or somebody. What was the other one?
Russell Wilson.
No. What was the
person
fantasy
you-
person or
the
the person
person
you
you-
never thought you could get?
Okay.
The person you thought you never could get could be your high school crush.
Oh, okay.
Oh God, yeah, that makes it very good. Yeah.
Okay. So do you want me to answer?
Okay, because we're looking at you.
All right. So I feel like I would rather be, and I would probably rather be with the person that I never thought I could get and I got. Because I feel like what fantasy is the reason why it's a fantasy, right?
Now your mind is fucking
now
working.
Now she's making it
Now
harder.
your mind working. I don't know where you was at 3 minutes ago, but
I'm fucking tired. But okay, I got you. Got it. Ooh. Okay, so I feel like fantasy is something that I definitely want to be with the person that I wanted but never thought I could get or I got whatever that word, whatever, how you ever spend it, but because I think with the fantasy, I probably would end up getting it and then be disappointed because it was what I thought was gonna be decent and it wasn't. So I'm gonna probably go because I like longevity and I like comfort and I like being with somebody that I can feel like I can be myself. So if that's the person that that I always wanted and dreamt about, and then I got him, and that's who he is, then I probably would want to be with him over my fantasy person. Yes, I believe so.
I thought you were gonna say fantasy because
the
person you thought you never had probably wouldn't be as freaky as your fantasy person.
But even my fantasy person might not be a freak.
No, if he's your fantasy,
How
you're a
you
freak.
But I don't even. My fantasy might be like Morris Chestnut. You know what I'm saying? And because he's so chocolate. But I also feel like we want some things, and then you find out that person ain't got no personality. Like I'm all about energy. That's all. That's you know what I mean. And people say that about me all the time. I think a lot of people that my friends be like, "Ew, he ugly." I don't give a fuck. You ain't fucking him. Cause I'm about how do we get together. So I'm not all about looks. I've never been that girl.
Are you like ugly guys?
Yes, I have a bunch of them in the repertoire.
Damn.
Because sometimes, I'm really big on I end up dating a lot of people that I hung around a lot, and then they like my personality, and then I always date people like that. So I always date people that I've been friends with first. That always happens to me. That's usually what happens to me a lot, actually, when I think about it. But that's because I like people and I like to get to know people first. I'm not big off looks because then you can be really cute and have no personality. You can't hold a conversation, not funny. I got to be stiff around you. I got to be this perfect girl. No, I want to be corny. I want to be able to take my wig off, let my edges breathe.
That's your number one thing is taking your wig off.
We're not talking about wigs, though.
I'm just saying. But no. Yeah, so I'm not for the fantasy. I feel like it's something that, and maybe because I've also lived a very fun sexual life, I don't really have that much else that I need to do.
Anal.
Okay.
That's not a fantasy, though.
That's not. Definitely not. It's like a nightmare.
I'm glad that I got to go second because you allowed me to be able to change my mind.
You cheating. You
Like,
cheating. No, you cheating. You are cheating. That ain't fair.
I mean, at first I was saying maybe it could be. My first initial reaction was it would be my fantasy person, and then it was like,
no,
but then it could be no. Well, let me finish. Like, so that was originally it. Then I was like, oh no, but then if it was somebody who I thought I could never get, but then I started thinking I wouldn't want to be with that person because I thought I could never get them, but then I got them, and the thrill probably would be gone. They might be something that I not necessarily want when I end up being with them. My fantasy person, however, you know how sometimes you want all of this in one person, and then you end up with somebody, and they may not have something. Could be something that you don't like, but a part of the core things that I would want in somebody is all wrapped up in my fantasy. And if I'm lacking, if I don't get one thing that wasn't even on my list of the fantasy person, I would be okay with that. So I'm going to take the fantasy person because at least I'm getting satisfied by my fantasy at least. So I'm going to go with that person.
I want to know what your fucking fantasy is.
That's a good question too, Kyra. Damn, I like how you switched that around.
I was sitting up here thinking like, so in all reality, I went with my first reaction.
Thank you.
I probably would want the person. I'm kind of with you, Kyra, because it's like that's how I feel about like celebrities. Like my favorite celebrity, like if I finally meet them and they an asshole, it'll fuck my perception. So I probably wouldn't listen to them or watch none of their movies ever again. Like this fucking asshole. All my life I looked up to this person. I can't wait for you to have a conversation
with Saul then.
Who?
Saul.
Wait. Why you say
She's
Saul?
so petty. Damn.
Because she's not my favorite nothing, though.
I'm just saying.
No, she ain't my favorite anything. But
you know, another thing that made me think about that, too, is because if it was somebody, I thought back to people who I wanted to be with before, and then, like, I'm like, no, I wouldn't want to be with them now. So what if that
Some of your high school people be like,
yeah, oh, my God. Listen, my first boyfriend, and I'm so sorry if you're listening to this, because, you know, I love you. I do. But in a family way now. When I was, God, he used to, first of all, back in the day, my biggest celebrity crush for years was LL Cool J. And when I'm telling you, my first boyfriend
he looked like
he was very good looking.
So you was putting it on him, huh?
He don't look the same.
Now his bald head is wrinkled.
He looks horrible. He looks like he is on drugs or something. Or alcoholic. I don't know. But I don't know if he had a hard life.
I'm telling you, wrinkled bald heads is a turn off.
Yeah, that's another thing you would go somebody for. Wrinkled bald
head. Hair
if you got folds in the back of your head,
or a sausage, you got a sausage neck, a pack of hot dogs in the back of your neck.
And I know I got some rolls, but my rolls is in the right spot. All right, butter the motherfuckers up, but not the back of your neck.
Hot dogs in the back of your neck.
My rolls in the right spot, baby.
I would go with the person. Damn, I was like, damn. At first, I wanted to say fantasy because I'm like, yeah, you know, they do everything that you would want them to do, but I'm like, realistically, like that's not really gonna happen because they would be like close to being perfect. And I mean, I would want that, but I feel like the person that I thought that I would never get, that I could get, and if they look the same way, you know what I'm saying, or even better, and I got an opportunity, then I think I'm gonna go with that. My fantasy person, you know, that's just like a dream. It's like a dream. Like we all got fantasies about certain things, and some things stay a fantasy because them motherfuckers it never, you know, come to fruition. Like you know what I mean. So what would be more realistic for me to actually, or who would be more realistically for me to be with? And I think it would be the person that I thought I could never get. You know what I mean? Because I think that might happen more genuinely. It'd be more organic than, damn, like you do everything or you this and you that. And like you said, we'll probably click on certain things, but it might be one or two things that you can't overlook. Right. Like you might got a nasty attitude, or you ain't good with your kids, or you ain't gonna be good with mine. You know what I'm saying? So like something like that would definitely it'll turn me the other way. So I'm definitely going with the person who I thought I could never have. Like
now you're going to therapy this week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to therapy.
And then y'all can talk about this whole situation.
I'm gonna go to therapy soon.
Yep.
Not this week, but soon. So I got an answer for her now.
Yeah.
So it worked out pretty good. Y'all helped me with my
working
session.
through the process.
I'll send you my
helping you
invoice.
achieve your
Yeah,
goals.
but I was really surprised at your answer though, Juan.
Well,
it was good. It was good though. It was good. It was good because of like how you switched it around.
Yeah, because I feel like the fantasy person that I have in my head isn't going to be something that you would really be hard to expect from somebody. So it also depends on what your fantasies are.
True.
So
what are your fantasies?
that's my business. I'm sticking to it.
We'll talk about that next week. You already know I'm going to question.
Yes,
Boy, yeah.
Woo! All right, y'all. So we're going to wrap this thing up. We want to thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. Make sure y'all tune in to us every Wednesday, 6 p.m. We on all streaming platforms. You can follow me, Slap Roc Da King, on Instagram. You can find Lil Honey.
Lil Honey.
Lil Honey _
And I am at More Juan here.
More Juan here. Make sure y'all share, subscribe, like, tell a friend to tell a friend. Uncensored Podcast right here on Water Ice Radio. We out.